Kim Hudson, Director of Equal Eyes Vision Services. Today I'm going to share with you how to use SmartForms, an annotation app available on the iPad. SmartForms allows our low vision academic students instant accessibility to their academic work. It really reduces the paperwork, preparation, and the need for enlargements. I'll show you how. I keep the icon on my home screen in a very accessible place. We're going to open it up, and this is what SmartForms looks like without anything in it. So I'm going to create a new folder, and then if I were a low vision user, I would use the window zoom, and I'll do a 3-finger double tap in the area that I want to zoom, and then click New. I want to create a new empty document, and I'm going to call this SmartForms Tutorial 2. Okay, when I've created a new folder, I see a blue sky with nothing in it. I want to import a document. In this case, I'll import it from Google Drive. So I'll go into Google Drive, find the document I want to import, and I can go to the top right. There's a little I, and this is where I can open in. A low vision user would want to probably use the zoom function and find the open in button. Once there, we'll go to this button and scroll through to see the SmartForms icon. Here's SmartForms opening, and it is giving me the option to add pages. So it's adding the document that I just brought in from Google Docs. Okay, so this is a long document. It's 7 pages. You can see that there's a slider button here, and I can navigate through the pages by clicking the back button. We're on page 3 of this document. If the student just has to complete page 3, they can go to that particular page and then zoom in with a pinch, pinching in and pinching out. So once here, I can begin my annotation. So I can annotate directly on this page by using these buttons on the top left. I can simply read the page and navigate around without making any changes. I can insert an image. I can insert a text field, or I can use a pen or a stylus to write directly on the screen. I'm going to use a text field. Once I click text, I can click anywhere and create a text box. I then use these up and down arrows and left and right arrows to move my text box where I want it. At this point, I can type on the screen with the Bluetooth keyboard. When I'm done, I can click off the text field and it enters it. So I'm going to go to the pen, and once on the pen, I can choose a blue pen, black pen, red pen, green pen, a highlighter, or an eraser. This minus and plus button here can increase and decrease the thickness of your pen. This is the back button, or the undo button, and this is to erase completely. So I'll use a blue pen. There we go. When I'm ready to go down to the next problem, I have to switch back into read mode. Otherwise, I will accidentally mark on the page. If that happens, you can just undo. For number 2, I want to dictate my answer. So I simply click text, click where I want to write my answer, and because I'm going to dictate, I'll open the on-screen keyboard, click the microphone. Because he spent money on foolish things. There we go. What if your teacher gives you something for a student that's not electronic? If she gives you a worksheet, you can simply take a photo of it with the iPad and then import it into SmartForms. If you're using a ZAG case, you can typically take a photo with the iPad in the case. However, this particular case is not built for this iPad Air 2. So I'm going to take my iPad out of the case and click on camera. Then I stand over the worksheet and try to take the best quality picture I can. I fill the screen with the worksheet and take a picture. Now that photo is in my camera roll and I can import into SmartForms. I've already opened a folder and called it camera roll. I can import a picture by adding a page, and I'm going to import it from the image library. I'll click on my camera roll. In this photo, it's sideways. So I'll need my student to turn the page, rotate the page so that it's facing the right direction, and that's in the top right corner, Edit Pages, and I'm going to rotate it until it turns the right way. There we go. Okay, once edited, it can be enlarged so that the student can see. Here it's 8:03. Now the student could use the pen and write the answer. Or for 5:15, 5:15. There we go. When I'm ready to send a document, I click the send button. I'm going to send them this as a PDF version, and because I currently have the unpaid version, it's going to send with a watermark. You can easily upgrade to a paid version that does not send with watermarks for about $10 a year. So this is a small field, and a visually impaired user would need to use the zoom window in order to see. So I don't want to send all 7 pages. I was simply working on page 3. So I want to go here and just write page 3. That way I'm not sending a large document that's unnecessary. The send button is in the bottom of the black square. This is where I can simply enter the email address, and the send is in the top right corner. Off it went. So what does it look like when a teacher receives a document that's been emailed from SmartForms? I'll show you the document that I emailed with the annotation. Here it is. You can see that this has a watermark from SmartForms. I'd say that if this is going to be a program that you're going to use regularly, that it'd be well worth upgrading for $10 a year. This document can be printed if the teacher is using a regular computer and graded on a hard copy. So now you've seen how to use SmartForms for your academic low vision students. I love this program for so many reasons. It's easy. It provides instant accessibility for our students. It reduces the workload for the teachers and for the TBI, and it just doesn't feel so cumbersome for the students. You know, they don't like getting these big stacks of paper, feeling like they've got an intense workload. When they can have everything compact on their iPad, it just makes it more portable and more doable. And it's in color. How good is that? So I hope that you enjoyed this and that you can employ this with your students. Good luck.